Hi. So now I'm going to show you how we can paint this 3D printed tunnel portal to make it look something like this. Yeah. So to start with, first of all we will need acrylic colors. I have these 12 shades acrylic colors, and these are not the one that the kids use. This is the artist acrylic colors, so make sure that you get the artist acrylic colors. These are the professional ones. So I mean 12 shades is fine. If you have more than 12 shades, that's also good. And we will need brush. So I am using this 9 number brush. I think any brush that is roughly the size you can see is fine. I also have some bigger brushes just for the weathering. Okay, so to start with, I will first coat this one with a dull medium gray color, and to create that color I will take some white in my palette. So sorry for my palette, it's not neat looking, but I will take white and then I will take some black, a little black. I don't have a gray, shade of gray, so I'll have to create the shade of gray. A little bit black. I also take this sap green, very little bit, not too much. So I will take it only the tip of my brush. Yeah, and I will also take some bound sienna. So this also not too much, just a little bit. I'll just going to mix all this. Let me close this one. See, here's the color. This is very light, not too light, just a medium color here. And I'll just add a little bit of water to it, not too much, because we do not want it to be flowing along our model. So yeah, here's the color, and I'll just try to fill this model like that. Just fill it. Just this is very primary coat, so we just want to close all the printing imperfections that we get from 3D printed parts. For example, the stepping that you see, this will little bit try to minimize that look of 3D printed. So yeah, okay. I'll just stroke it on one direction of the direction of these stone lines here. Okay, and so just give it also a little bit medium or a dark coat. Okay, so our first coat is done, and I think I'll just wait for it to be dry, and then we will continue doing it. So just I'll just wait for it to dry, and then we will continue after that. Okay, so it looks like it's dried, and it's been, I think, 15-20 minutes, and yeah, it is not completely dry, but yeah, it's dry enough for us to keep working on it. So the next thing I like to do on this model is to take the white soft pastel. But before doing that, I like to have one more coat of a little dark acrylic shade. So I'll just create one with maybe I'll just create it here. Yeah, I'll create it here, a little bit black. This shade, I mean, this coat will be not that thick one. It will be more flowing, more water, and so this coat will try to sit in the gaps. Okay, this will not sit on the tops of the stone. This will only go and sit inside these gaps that you see here. It will have a little bit effect on the top as well, but we'll see. So I just took a little bit black here, and just take very little this crimson lake color here, and I'll add this Persian blue. Yes, this is also going to be very small amount. Okay, so I'll add water here because I don't want it to be very thick paint. It's going to be very flowing. Okay, so I'll just add more water here, and we'll just try to flow it like this, in this style, like horizontal style here. I'll just zoom here so you can see it better. See, and add water, maybe a little bit color here, a little bit water. Just I don't want to force it too much because the color, our first coat is still not dry enough, so the brush needs to be going very softly. Okay, so our second coat is done, and we'll just wait for it to be dry, and then we will try the soft pastel method next. Yeah, so the color looks like it's not completely dry, as you can see here, but I think that's fine. And so for the next coat, I'll be using this one. This is the soft pastel white color. It's not it doesn't have any shade, it's completely white. Okay, so what I'll be doing is I'll be just rubbing this soft pastel on the surface of the this tunnel portal, and what will happen is that all these gaps on the surface will just kind of grind the pastel inside, so we will have the soft pastel powder on the surface, which we will then spread evenly on all surface. Okay, so here we go. I'll just rub it here like that. Okay, like that. I also take some of the shades of this beige color. Also I will add a little bit brown inside here. Okay, like that. And now I'm just going to with my finger, I'll just do it like spread this like that. Okay, I will remove this here. So see, just rub all the powder that is left on the surface of our tunnel. Now I will take this paper and just a little bit apply it on the surface. Okay, just remove the powder that is left on the top surface of the stones. Okay, and I'm also taking the powder and applying it again on all the sides. Okay, so here we are on our third coat with white introduced, which will try to give us the look of cement trapped between the stones. We still need to apply more coats for this, but I think you get an idea of how we are going to progress further on this. Okay, for the next one I will take this black, okay, and I'm just going to put it here and apply it in this direction. Okay, in this direction like that, this direction, this direction. We have to make sure we do not let this black go inside the gaps where we already have the white. So I'm just very softly, very gently rubbing it on the top surface of the stones only. Okay, after you do that, take the brown shade, very small amount. Take the brown shade on all the sides here and just apply it. Now you will see that we still got some areas where we have lost our white, but that we will also introduce. We can introduce that, but for now it's fine. If we just lost any white in the gaps, that's fine. We will introduce it again, and first we will just try to remove this. Okay, as you can see, it just gives it that random look of the stones where might have a little bit gray shade, beige shade, a pure white, and a dirty look somewhere. Now take dark brown, you can apply it on the top surfaces here. Okay, so apply it here, apply it here. Okay, you can apply it here as well. And then I'll just do the touch-ups to remove any there. And now what I'm gonna do now is to create another shade of burnt sienna. And a little bit crimson lake mixed together. Maybe some cobalt blue, very little bit. And finally some black. Black will be also very small actually. Just adjusting the camera. Okay. Might need to add the black, more black here. Okay, I think that's fine. And then I'm gonna take this paper, okay, take this toilet paper and just put some color on it and try to put it on the surface here. So the paper was just absorbing all the water and it wasn't leaving any color on the surface. I just got this a little bit this very small piece of sponge, and I'm just doing it with the sponge now. This is much better. So what this is doing is revealing all the stone elements, the extruded faces of the stones, and it's just kind of leaving all that white which was sitting on top. Just gives it more stone look. And then we can finally put some of the color on the sides. Well, we won't see them like that much, but still we just wanted them to be not. You can just kind of rub it there. Just if you want to remove some white, just use your sponge to gently remove it. So there we have. I still want to add one more coat of the dusty color. So I'm just going to take this same sponge, okay, and get some color. Take sponge on the white, add to it, and then take some brown, mix it up. This is gonna give us some dusty look here, just to remove that fresh white kind of look from there. Also, all the stones are looking very shiny, very clean. We don't want them to look that clean, so we just put this dusty powder on all areas here. Okay. So here we have it. Now we can call it complete. Obviously you are free to experiment and add more layers to it if you have different look in your mind, but this is the way I wanted it to look. So I hope that you find it useful and is inspiring enough for you to make your own 3D printed portals or anything similar to this, like stone walls or the slope and elevations in your layouts. So make one for your model railway, and also check out the channel. There will be more videos on model railways and electronics in the future. Please leave your suggestions and comments in the comment sections below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.